Welcome back, guys. Today we're doing a review on some Moog problem solving suspension parts. This one just so happens to be a tie rod end. We're gonna have two of them. We're gonna review these, check them out, put them on the truck, and see what we think about them. My old ones are worn out, so why not give these a shot? In the box you've got your tie rod end, new cotter pin, new castle nut, and a grease zerk. Let's install these and see what we think.
Some of you might be asking yourselves, what is a tie rod? Why do I need to replace my tie rod? Well, your tie rod connects your steering to the hub that is holding your tire on. There's many different types of setups, but for the most part the tie rod is always going to be connecting the tire and the hub to the steering. It's very important to have these working properly, and there's many different types, as I'll point out here. And having a bad tie rod can cause loose steering, pulling left and right, get your tires to become all choppy. There's a lot of results in a bad tie rod.
Alright guys, a couple things I want to do prior to installing this ball joint. While you have it out, you want to go ahead and install your Zerk fitting. It's way easier now, everything's easier now. You want to test this as well while you have it out. Make sure it takes grease. These things are designed, in a factory, so defects do happen. Go ahead and insert your Zerk, snug it down a little bit. They've got like maybe 2 or 3 threads on them, so you don't want to take them too far. Just get them in. You can see them sit flush in there. That's all you need. Second, you want to add a little grease. You're going to do this when it's on the vehicle as well, but you want to make sure it takes grease before you start installing something that might not even take grease. It seems to have taken the grease pretty well. Move around your tie rod, ball joint, whatever you're installing, and check it for movement. This one seems to work pretty good. We're going to go with it. Check our threads, make sure they're not all boogered up. Check your castle nut, screw it on. Make sure it works prior to installing it. Maybe you can go as far as putting your cotter pin in. Everything's good. This tie rod end is ready for use. Back your nut off. Using your wrench, you can simply remove these nuts. And next, you want to give it a few whacks, see if it comes out. If not, then we've got to use a ball joint separator. Next, you want to remove your tie rod. This you may have to hold so you can get it to break free. And you want to count the revolutions. 1, 2, 18, 19. 19 took it right off. Alright, make sure you clean up the grooves. Take your new tie rod end, spin it on as far as you took it off. Insert your tie rod back into the steering knuckle. Secure your new castle nut to hold it in place. Secure your new tie rod. And secure your new castle nut using the cotter pin after torquing it to spec. Again, make sure we grease the tie rod in. You'll see that boot swell just a smidge. That's plenty of grease. Alright guys, here's our old ball joint. As you can see, there's a ripped boot on it. So for starts, we're getting water in the ball joint. Second, you can't really see it in the video, but there's a flat spot in there. It just moves real easy. This was causing us to lose our alignment. I have removed the boot from the tie rod so you can see the inner joint. As you can see, when you get a hole in your tie rod boot, water will now seep in here and flush out any grease. This will now give you metal to metal contact. The more you use your tie rod, the more it'll wear out. I'm going to demonstrate for you what happens when you grease your tie rod ends, regular maintenance. See the old grease coming out of there? This is what's happening when you're greasing your parts. Flushing out old grease and you're coming in with new. This is why it's so vital to grease any joint on your vehicle.